Hello and welcome to this video. Today is July 31st, 2024, a very important date when it comes to the DV 2024 program. Most of you are aware that the Diversity Visa program runs on a 2-month scheduling of interviews, conduct of interviews basis. In other words, when interviews are scheduled in the Diversity Visa program, they take place during the second month after they have been scheduled. So we are in the month of July. Interviews that were scheduled during this month will take place during the second month from now, which is September. Interviews that were scheduled during the month of June will take place in August. Interviews that were scheduled during the month of May have taken place during this month of July. That is how the scheduling of interviews and the conduct of interviews happen in the Diversity Visa program. Now, you are also aware that the official end of the Diversity Visa program is the 30th of September. So if we should consider that the conduct of interviews end on September 30th, then logically speaking, officially, the scheduling of interviews is supposed to end on the 31st of July. That is what makes July 31st to be very important every year when it comes to the Diversity Visa program, and it is the same for the DV 2024 program. Now, you may not know this, but before COVID-19, the July 31st official end of interview scheduling in the Diversity Visa program was very well applied. In other words, the scheduling of interviews came to an end on July 31st. Only a very small number of cases were scheduled after July 31st. Now, things changed since COVID-19, and I have said that on several occasions on this channel. And one of the changes that took place in the Diversity Visa program as a result of COVID-19 is the continuing of scheduling of interviews beyond the July 31st official deadline. So, in today's Diversity Visa program, you still see cases being scheduled for interview in their numbers past the July 31st official deadline for the scheduling of interviews. What this has resulted in the Diversity Visa program is a kind of shift from the July 31st deadline to the publication of the visa bulletin in the month of August. And it is this period that I refer to as a transition period, that is the period transitioning from the program ending to the program that is about to start. In our case, the end of the DV 2024 program and the beginning of the DV 2025 program. During this transition period, which I just said runs from July 31st to the publication of the visa bulletin in the month of August, you will still have Diversity Visa interviews being scheduled. We still see interview notifications being sent out to Diversity Visa applicants of the program that is about to end. That is what it is in today's Diversity Visa program. Then, when the visa bulletin is published, which nowadays corresponds to what used to be July 31st, that is when interview scheduling in the program that is about to end is supposed to be in its final days. So, after the publication of the next visa bulletin in the month of August, we expect to see only few cases from the DV 2024 program still being scheduled for interview, and that is supposed to last for a very short period. Once the visa bulletin is published, focus will then turn to the DV 2025 program, because that visa bulletin will announce the first cut-off numbers to apply in the DV 2025 program, and that will be the beginning of activities relating to the DV 2025 program. And from that point on, activities relating to the DV 2024 program will be on a downward trend. That is how things are currently happening in the diversity visa program, and I think that should answer the question that is currently being asked: when will the scheduling of interviews come to an end in the DV 2024 program? Now, based on what I have said, 3 important points. The first point is that I just announced that the official end of the scheduling of interviews is when the visa bulletin is released in the month of August. In case the scheduling of interviews continues as it is currently happening after the visa bulletin is published in the month of August, then that will mean that we are on the way to a repeat of the end of the DV 2023 program. But I have said before that I do not expect the DV 2024 program to end in the same way as the DV 2023 program. And the reason for that is I don't want to think that the KCC will repeat the error that they committed last year. And then to the second point, which is the point that I shared with you in a recent video, this transition from the DV 2024 to the DV 2025 program can be observed in the in-transit column in the DV 2024 SEAC data table. So as I said in that video, keep an eye on the in-transit column in that table. And finally, our third point, because of the importance of this transition, we could see the upcoming visa bulletin delayed. So in case you see the upcoming visa bulletin delayed for a number of days beyond when it has been released in recent time, then understand that that is the reason why, and consider that to be normal. So that is it when it comes to the transition period that we are about to enter. That is the period between both the DV 2024 and DV 2025 programs. Having said that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching it. See you, God willing, in the next one. Goodbye.